Wildfire season already begun, and forecasts suggest it could be worse than last year. CTV National's Scott Hurst joins us live with more on this. So, Scott, let's start with how bad it is in Western Canada right now.
Courtney and Nick, dry conditions are fueling an early start to wildfire season and fueling early concern for communities and those who are forced to fight these wildfires, particularly out west, as some communities have already been put on notice that they might have to leave at a moment's notice because these fires have flared up. And there is concern that this early start to wildfire season could lead to an overall explosive wildfire season, coming off an historic wildfire event last year that saw millions of hectares scorched all across the country. So even though this is starting out west, this should be a concern for everybody from coast to coast in provinces and territories. And so this is prompting warnings and alerts in multiple communities. Evacuation alerts in British Columbia and Alberta are putting fire crews already on high alert. Wildfire season for much of the country often runs from April to September, with the most severe activity for July and August. In BC right now, much of the province is already considered a moderate or high fire risk, prompting these new warnings to be careful and prepared. Alberta already declared the start of fire season back in February, so it's not just the immediate impact and the immediate concern of the flames. Obviously, that is the most acute when those communities and those neighborhoods are impacted, but Courtney and Nick, of course, here in Toronto, we also saw the effects hundreds of kilometers away of wildfire smoke, and that can be significantly impacting our health as well. And that wildfire smoke can really billow for hundreds of kilometers and potentially affect millions of people far away from the center of the fire as well.
Yeah, even though it's not happening here, the effects can be felt here. Indeed. Okay, CTV Scott Hurst, appreciate the update this morning. Scott, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right.